You're entitled to exactly nothing. You're not entitled to health care. You're not entitled to an education. Keep thinking you're entitled to stuff and see how your life turns out. Keep looking. Do we want the government to provide for us? No. We want a military and roads and all that. The old Kennedy quote, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. At eXp, we own this company. We. It's a French word. Everyone say we. We. I never said that at RE/MAX. At RE/MAX, we own this company. No, we don't. At Keller Williams, we own this company. No, we don't. I was there 13 years. I didn't think I owned it. I knew the OPs owned the franchise. Maybe have a little piece of the franchise. But at eXp, man, this is the love boat. A ride, and I'm Captain Stewing, baby. A rising tide rises all ships.
Right, baby.
Like if somebody does well in Portugal, it benefits eXp. And if you're a shareholder, which you are, you have stock, it benefits your family, your kids. Somebody's success in Hong Kong. Do you get this? I hear about Lance Loken or Craig Proctor from RE/MAX or Lance Loken from Keller, and they'd be doing so good, Sir Lancelot or whatever his name is, Sir Ryan. And he's this company. But what did it mean to you? It was inspiring, but what did it mean to you if it didn't? There's this financial alignment. So number one, life is not fair. Bad things happen to good people. I wish I could tell you. I realize some of you are going through some real struggles right now financially. Maybe with your teenage son or daughter who's into drugs. I don't know. I get it. You're struggling. Life is not fair. Number two, you're entitled to nothing. And number three, nobody, and I mean nobody, has come to rescue you.
That's right.
It's time to bootstrap it. So, I'm going to wrap up today with telling you the story of Juan. 2.5 weeks ago, I was in Elk Grove, California, south of Sacramento. I'm speaking to a group of people like this, maybe 80 people in the room. I finished doing what I do, and a guy come up to me, and he's like, I want to do this so bad, but I'm failing. What do you mean? He goes, my mom came to me. This guy's 320 pounds, shoulders twice as wide as my legs, a nose guard, Division IV college, incredible athlete, but he hadn't made a sale in 8 months. And you know what his mom said? You need to get a real job. You need to provide for your family. You need to man up. This sounds weird now? It sounds weirder. Okay, I'll hold the mic. You need to man up. You need to provide for your family. You. Right? And he didn't like hearing that from his mom. I go, well, I can kind of see where your mom said that. I go, by the way, how are you guys surviving if you have an escrow in 8 months? Because my wife works as a part-time barista at Starbucks, and we survive off her part-time paycheck and tips. Is that good or bad?
Bad.
And he knew he was failing as a man. Maybe you're failing as a single mom or a single dad. As a human being, you're failing because it hasn't gotten personal and deep to you. And so guess what? He came to me in the parking lot. I didn't know him, tears going down his face. He goes, I want this to work. I just don't know how to make it work. And I said, how many people have you talked to in the past 8 months? He goes, man, I don't know, 60, 80, 100. I go, you got no escrows? You got no escrows. Okay, I'm going to help you. Here's the deal. It's called Tony Robbins. Guys in the world says this. It's massive action creates results. That's what Tony says all the time. You're like, oh, I've heard that. So are you doing it? And I said, Juan, are you up for the task? Are you up for providing for your 2-year-old? Because how does it feel when you're thinking about what you're not doing? Isn't it great? No, it's called misery. If you're frustrated, it's a precursor to breakthrough.
Yes.
I hope you're frustrated. I hope you're angry here. If you're miserable, God save you. You'll wallow in it. Anybody spend Easter with relatives? You ever met any miserable people, some of our relatives, right?
Oh, yeah.
So here's the deal. I challenge Juan, you're not doing massive action. You're in your head. Here's what do you mean? I go, today, you're talking to 10 people. I don't care who. I don't care where. You call them, you text them, and you tell them you need to provide. Forget agent attraction. And this works with agent attraction. I go, you need to tell 10 people today, hey, I have a goal to sell 3 homes this month. Do you know anybody thinking about buying or selling real estate? Just start saying it every day. That's all you got to do. And then tell them if you do get somebody who buys or sells, you give them a $400 gift card to their favorite restaurant. Say, by the way, Chris, you are from Austin. Where's your favorite restaurant? It's Austin. A steakhouse. What is your favorite restaurant? Jack Allen's. I've never heard of Jack Allen's. I like sushi with Coonies, right? But I'm not from Texas. I'm from California, and they're weird out there. They eat raw fish. But anyway, so I would give you a $400 gift card to Jack Allen's. If somebody, you're with me? So it's called the greatest radio station in the world, WIFM. What's in it for me? And I do that 10 times a day. So Juan took the challenge. And I said, I'm gonna meet with you tonight. And you're gonna do 10 people a day for 10 days. You can do 100 people in 10 days, not 8 months. He did 100 people in 8 months. It's not doing enough. You're not creating momentum, right? You can do 100 people in the next 10 days. And I'm gonna meet with you at 10 o'clock tonight for 10 minutes. You can do 10 for 10 days. We're gonna meet at 10 for 10 minutes. Can you do this, Juan? He said, yes. Juan started talking to 10 people a day. Juan immediately put a home in escrow his first week. Juan got so busy showing property, was never showing property. He could barely do the 10 a day. Juan started getting listing appointments. Juan started writing multiple offers. His first month, Juan will end up with 3 or 4 sales his first month. Let's give Juan a hand. Is that awesome? You think good for Juan.